Brazil is giant. It is one of the most cheerful and partying countries on the continent, or even the whole world. By the way, the 5-time world champion country is the only one in South America that speaks Portuguese and owns much of the Amazon. We will introduce you 10 things that you need to know about South America's big brother, the 7th being our favorite with the amazing island of Cobras. Are you ready? Brazil has beaches that go from the south to the north of the country, an immense coastline that keeps a secret. On the south coast from December to the beginning of March, miles of Argentine, Uruguayan and Chilean tourists arrive in the search of places to put their feet in the water. The states of Rio Grande do Sul and Santa Catarina are preferred. While fewer South American and more European tourists go to the northeast, prices go up a bit, but tranquility reigns everywhere. Oh, I almost forgot, it has the largest beach in the world! Praia do Cassino in the city of Rio Grande, which is 2,040 kilometers long. Eating sandwiches, hamburgers, pizza or fried chicken with your hands is rude. It is necessary to take this type of food with a napkin in hand, or sometimes using a knife and fork. Brazilians are known for being open. Their personal space, that is, the distance between people to talk, it's not so wide. That is why some people might feel a little discomfort when a Brazilian gets too close to speak. Also, to greet is done with 1 or 2 kisses, depending on the region of the country. Brazilians are very clean people and most practice a very high level of personal hygiene, often taking numerous showers throughout the day, especially in hot weather. You will find that the sidewalks in front of most stores, apartments and office buildings, etc., they are washed thoroughly at least once a week. A visit to a private house or apartment will show you the true meaning of the term Brazilian clean, because everything will be impeccable. Brazilians produce 2 of the biggest celebrations the world knows: Carnival and the celebration of New Year's Eve. The Brazilian Carnival occurs every year in February and it is the largest festival in the country, packed with music and dance. Officially, the carnival lasts 5 days, during which time different bands play music on 18-wheelers with portable stages. However, the festivities continue throughout the year, thanks to an abundance of regional celebrations, cities promoting the arts, and the accumulation of religious holidays. In Rio de Janeiro, the city organizes free music festivals, with popular bands performing on stages throughout the city. While in Recife City, the stage for concerts is in the open-air street in front of the beach. The concert's free tickets range from rock concerts to an event featuring all the drummers playing in unison. Oof, impossible to miss it! The national dish of Brazil is feijoada. It consists of a stew of black beans with pork, beef, tomatoes, carrots, and cabbage. This dish was brought from South Africa by the Portuguese. In its traditional recipe, 24 hours of preparation are necessary. Whoa! Carnivores are obliged to visit a steakhouse where delicious grilled meats such as pork, lamb, or wild boar are prepared, and the skewers will make you want to stay another month here in Brazil. Moqueca. It is a fish stew made with tomato, onion, pepper and coriander that is served very hot in clay bowls. A very traditional dish of the country. Acarajé is eaten as a snack and is a kind of fried bun made with white beans, onions, and stuffed with prawns. Ideal to share with friends. Other dishes that you should try are vatapá, picadinho of jacaré, and picanha. The traditional Brazilian cocktail is the caipirinha, made with lime, sugar, and cachaça, a liquor distilled from sugar. It is served in bars, restaurants, and in any Brazilian home. Oh, by the way, rice and beans is the day-to-day in the life of Brazilians. In Brazil, soccer is their culture. It is practically their religion. Soccer arrived in Brazil in 1894, thanks to the Englishman Charles Miller. In 1898, the first soccer team was formed, and a short time later, there were already several teams in some cities of the country. The country boasts of having one of the best national teams in the world and with some of the best players of all time, as it was Pelé, Cafu, Roberto Carlos, Didi, Zico, Rivaldo, Garrincha, Ronaldo Nazario, Kaká, Ronaldinho, and Neymar Jr. By the way, his soccer team is the only one that has played every World Cup in history. Brazilian music was developed by Africans, Portuguese, and has a North American influence, resulting in different unique styles, such as sertanejo, bossa nova, brega, funk, and lambada. But the most popular by far is samba. It is recognized as a national cultural heritage of Brazil. It was introduced by African slaves. It was a choreographic dance with movements marked by the violent and joyful sound of percussion. And with time, it began to have the stylized rhythm that we know today. Another important dance form is capoeira, which has both African and Brazilian influence, combining martial arts, music, and dance in a fighting style. It is said to have its origins in colonial times, when Africans gathered to practice fighting movements concealed with dance steps so as not to be discovered by the slave owners. Anyway, if you come to Brazil, get ready to move your body like you have never done before. If you got to this part of the video, thank you very much. Comment with this emoji in the comment box and you will receive one of our hearts. Isla Queimada Grande is an island in Brazil which is also known as the Island of the Cobras. The island is not inhabited by humans, but only by poisonous snakes, which makes it one of the most dangerous places in the world. How scary! Rio de Janeiro was once the capital of Portugal, making it the only European capital outside of Europe. From 1808 to 1822, it was the capital of Portugal. Brazil shares borders with all the countries of South America, except with Chile and Ecuador. Brazil is the second country with the largest number of airports per country. It has 4,000 airports. Only the United States has more airports than this country. Believe it or not, the Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro is not the largest statue of Christ in the world. The statue of Christ the King in Poland is 10 feet taller with height of 108 feet. Brazil is one of the two countries that receives the most tourists in South America, along with Argentina. And not only for tourism and vacations, it is also a country that attracts business and events such as the last Olympics in 2016. Among the most visited places are Copacabana Beach, Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro, Iguazu National Park, Fernando de Noronha Archipelago, attractive for surfers, Porto de Galinhas Beach, Florianópolis, Recife, and Manaus. Do you remember that I said that Brazil is the biggest brother of South America? Well, it is because Brazil is not only the fifth largest country in the world, but its total area also represents almost 50% of South America. Brazil has 20 places declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. One of the most prominent is the Iguazu National Park, which has one of the largest and most amazing waterfalls in the world. It is so unique that the following data will surprise you. It has a third of the tropical forests on the planet and also has the largest freshwater reserves in the world. It is home to between 15 and 20% of the world's biological diversity, with 120,000 species of invertebrates, some 9,000 vertebrates, and more than 4,000 species of plants. This wealth carries great potential to drive economic growth and tourism, but it also carries great responsibility. Comment on the video and subscribe to the channel if you want us to make an exclusive video about the Amazon and the legends that exist about it. In case you didn't know yet, Brazil is in eastern South America. It has 8,515,000 square kilometers. Its currency is the Brazilian real, and it is made up of 26 states. Brazil is the main economy of South America according to the World Bank and the Monetary Fund. Its main export products are aircraft, electronic equipment, textiles, footwear, iron, steel, coffee, orange juice, and soybeans. Its population is constantly growing, but it has more than 212 million inhabitants, which places it in the fifth most populous country in the world. Oh, I almost forgot. They speak Portuguese, and in some places they also speak Spanish. Hey, thanks for watching the whole video. Write us in the comment box which city of the country you would like to travel to. If you like this video and want to continue discovering all the secrets of Latin America and Brazil, subscribe, activate the bell notification, and enter our channel to watch more amazing things about this part of the world. See you next time, ciao!